Welcome to Friday Morning Coffee. I'm Lindsay Smith from Remax Chaz, and this is my weekly update on just market activity and what's been happening locally in the Oshawa to Bowmanville area over the past week. I just got back from Nashville. I was at a sales conference down there, and it was 120 degrees with just loads of humidity, so I hope you're surviving this little heat wave. When I got back, I got asked a question by someone. He said that there was a house for sale on the street. He saw the sign come down and then talked to the owner of the house who said his listing had expired. And he was asking me, he said, the market seems to be good. Why are houses expiring in today's market? So we chatted a little bit about that. And I guess the first thing that I came up with when we chatted was some statistics. I pulled statistics from the last 2 weeks: Oshawa, Whitby, Courtice, and Bowmanville. In the last 2 weeks, there have been 84 homes expire not sold. There were 95 homes that terminated their listings, 156 homes sold firm, and then 295 new listings came on the market. So some definitions: expired listing means that you went to the end of the listing period, whatever the homeowner and the agent decided, and it ended the contract and the house expired and came off the market. Terminates means that the homeowner and the agent agreed to remove the property off the market prior to the expiration date of the listing. Some of these come back on the market as new listings, others just stay off the market and they choose not to continue to market the house for sale. So when I first started selling real estate in the mid-'80s, location, 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 that was the saying about what sold real estate. Things have shifted now. When you have 295 houses listed in a 2-week period, that shows me that there's a lot coming on the market. Pricing is critical right now. This is not the time to try a little bit higher than what you think you can get for the house. The buyers right now, if there's 295 new homes coming on the market, they've got their choice. So what they do is they select the best prices considering location and condition, and that's what they tour. If something is even marginally overpriced, it gets overlooked by the buyers. Pricing is critical. Pricing also, I just sold a house a couple of weeks ago to a first-time buyer. She paid $172,000 for a semi-detached home in Oshawa. The last sale on the street was $214,000. Spectacular deal, but it needed a fair amount of work. In the end, she's going to have an incredible house at a great buy, but the homeowner took into consideration the condition of the property and what needed to be done. So price will fix condition and location. Not really fix, but if you put the right price on it, it'll sell. So what it comes down to, I think, really is marketing. Now, marketing is again, it's not the market to be overpricing your property. It's also not the market to be just have an agent put the house on MLS, which gets it onto MLS.ca, and that's the only marketing they choose. Right now I'm doing 3 virtual tours for all of my listings. One house I just hung sold stickers on a couple of weeks ago. We ended up having 508 virtual tour visits on the one virtual tour alone. And what I do is, that was 37 Courtice. So if you go to 37courtice.com, you can take a look at that virtual tour. I advertised that on the sign itself, and primarily that's where the interest came from, was the drive-bys. They'd write down the address, go home, run it on their computer, and then they could take a look at the inside of the house. Emailing to other agents, emailing to all the leads that have come through my website. Email is so critical right now. Emailing them as an email blast out to my past clients, my sphere of influence. Oshawa this week advertising, the Oshawa, Whitby, Clarington this week. If you put your virtual tour addresses in there, you get a better chance of people going in. The bottom line is the sellers don't care who sells their house as long as they get enough money. And my job is to take that house and market it to everybody. If it's another agent working with a client, it doesn't matter to me, as long as my seller gets the right price, the right terms, and gets moved. If you get a chance, www.soldbylindsay.com is my website, and I have a hot new listing at 220cornish.com, cornish.com. It's an exclusive listing. If you want to take a look at that listing, that'll give you a bit of a sense of how the marketing works. Any other questions, please feel free to call or email. Have a great week.